The latest Vanguard for Marvel Rivals Emma Frost drops this coming Friday, and unlike last season where our early access was pretty confined to the amount of time we had, we actually had ample time to really dive in with a full week from last Friday all the way to this coming Friday. I've put almost 20 hours on Emma over the last few days to really feel and understand her ins and outs, where she's the strongest, where she's the weakest. If she is going to be as much as a menace as some people have been saying, I honestly don't think so, because she has a lot of the same abilities to negate and stop ults that just say Pennywood, who also got a buff this season. So we'll break down all of that, but first we're going to go into her individual abilities so that way you can take a look at what she can actually do. Now, as you're going to make your way towards Emma's abilities and of course getting her to Lord in Season 2, you're going to start with what is just strictly her normal form abilities, and then we'll go into her diamond form abilities. First, we're going to start with what's called Telepathic Pulse. It's fire a sonic beam, deal damage. The longer the beam hits, the higher the damage is. Now, if you look right here, there is a little, diamond. As it goes up to the full 100%, Emma does more and more damage. Her ultimate ability is called Psionic Seduction. Project forward a psychic assault that stuns foes and prevents them from unleashing their ultimate abilities. If the effect lingers, it gradually commandeers their mind, forcing them to move towards Emma Frost. Her next ability is called Psionic Spear, and this is your E ability. Seize control of the enemy's sentience. Damage dealt to the sentience cascades to physical form and can be pierced by telepathic pulse. When the sentience shatters, it unleashes extra damage on the owner. So you basically rip their mind out and you shoot it. You have an ability called Mind's Aegis. Create a levitating barrier at the designated location. Now, this has about a 30-meter movement. You can put it as far out you want. And you can see right here, there is a 500 health to it. Even if you retract it, it'll start healing. It basically works the same as Reinhardt's shield. Now, when she shifts into diamond form, which is your shift, activate diamond form to transform your attack style while gain damage reduction and becoming unstoppable. Now, this is what a lot of people have complained about because of how much damage reduction she receives. Now, the 650 health you see does include having Magneto or Psylocke with her. During that, her left click is called Faceted Fury. In diamond form, deliver crushing, double-fisted strikes to the enemy. Everyone's favorite Mommy Stomp is called Carbon Crush. In diamond form, lunge forward, grab the enemy, and execute a back slam to inflict damage. Now, this leads to really good combos, especially paired with Crystal Kick. A diamond form, unleash a flying kick forward and knock back the enemies. Extra damage is dealt if they're propelled into a wall. If you hit them with that Carbon Crush, Faceted Fury combo and finish off with Crystal Kick into a wall, you'll most likely kill most characters other than maybe a Vanguard.
Money can't buy happiness, but I can afford everything else.
All right, let's show you Emma in the actual move now. Here, we'll start with her shield.
Here.
As you're going against Luna Snow, you'll see there is no difference when you use her Psionic Blast versus head damage versus not, but you can see that her total is going up. It's at 36. She respawns. Now we're at 48. Now, it will start to depreciate if you're not doing constant damage, so if you want to keep doing it to other characters. Now, this is E.
Mental domination.
As you see, it pulls out her sentience with the spear. Do it again.
Mental domination.
The damage, and then finish her off. Now, I'm going to show you the combo here with Emma on Luna, which is Crush into Facet into Kick. So we hit diamond form, slam, punch, into the wall, get the kill. Now remember, diamond form will have a 15-second cooldown. Here's your shield, and you can also retract it with F. And then finally, of course, her ultimate. Now look how far the damage isn't the greatest, but the control, the range, and the distance are very, very good. Also, you'll see you can get her shield out about 30 meters, and then it just stops. Emma Frost is live. I got a chance to play a lot of time with her, and I now have my thoughts on what's her strengths and what's her weaknesses. And I think one thing you're going to find out really quickly is that she is better when she does have her team up with either Magneto or Psylocke. Personally, I find Magneto be much more important, and that reason is I think the 100 health's great, whether she's with Psylocke or she's with Magneto. But playing an off-tank role for her, I think just suits her so much more. When Emma main tanks, it more feels like you have the Hawk with you, except the fact she does have the diamond shield she can put out, which will give you some cover, but she doesn't have anything to mitigate for people around her. She can shift into diamond form for herself, which will get her out of a lot of trouble, which is awesome, and it makes it feel a lot like playing The Thing, where he can just run away or jump to another person, but he doesn't have anything to mitigate for anyone outside of him. And this is one of the things you're going to find out with Emma is she does have a lot of ability to get out of trouble. She's very elusive. She has a lot of ways to counter your abilities. And same thing as playing Penny Parker, who also isn't probably the best main tank either, but will be much stronger this season. Now, one of the things I've been seeing a lot, and this has been driving me absolutely crazy, and you saw this a lot on shorts on the first night she came out, is her ability to negate or to completely stop ult in diamond form. Now, this is very similar to Penny or Wolverine or Spider-Man or anyone else that has one of those abilities that can stun and just stop the ability. Now, of course, her ultimate has that ability first, and then she also has it in her diamond form. So she does have a dual ability to negate what you are doing, and that is something to watch out for. Now, because she can do it in both Diamond Crush in diamond form as well as in her ultimate ability, it does give her a more annoyance than most Vanguards. There is Vanguards that have the ability to take you out of something, Hulk with Exile, Penny Parker with her web. There is other abilities that can force you out. But the fact that she can do it twice is kind of annoying for some people. And diamond form can also just straight up ignore some stuff because of the amount of resistance she has. She is a very, very strong character coming out of the box, but I don't think she's the most overpowered character that we've seen. And I think people are going to find out that main tanking with Emma is not going to be something you're going to do very well because she does play off having someone else with her. And you're going to see a lot of Magneto Emma Frost tag-ups because by herself, she only has 550 health, even with that kits into diamond form. So her strength is playing with another tank. And when she plays with another tank, she can cause a ton of destructiveness. Whether it's you snatching Psionic Spear to take out the Sentience and doing a lot of damage to the crystal, or kicking the crystal in diamond form, or causing that combination which we talked about earlier, which is into diamond form, into crush, into facet punches, and then cleaning it off with the kick into a wall, will kill most characters that aren't a very high level Vanguard or maybe Mr. Fantastic. Everyone else is probably going to die, and it's a great way to get a very quick kill, and in some cases cause an ult to completely stop. Now, her weaknesses, I don't think she is a solo Vanguard. If you're looking for a tank to suck up damage by herself, she's not it. I also don't think Psionic Blast does a ton of damage, especially the fact the fall off hits so quick. You got to get her up to that full 100 meter to really do the damage you want to do. Although, once again, it's a strength because she is not at the mercy of flyers. Because the Psionic Blast has a pretty good range to it, she can bring flyers down and not be at the same deficit that, say, Hulk or The Thing or other characters that don't have any kind of projectile damage that they can throw at flyers do have. Now, I think Emma's a lot of fun, and I think we're going to see her pretty hard locked the first week or two. But after that, I think she's just going to fall into a normal rotation of any other type of tank because she is very strong in certain aspects, but she's not so overpowered that she's not able to be countered, she's not be able to play. And don't let anyone tell you that she's immortal in diamond form because I've been killed plenty of times in diamond form by ults, by abilities. Because here's the thing. Yes, a lot of times in these scenarios that we've seen, diamond form will take the brunt of a full ult. But that's at 100% health, not being hit by anything else, in a perfect scenario that is not going to exist in live action. Now, the cool thing about Emma is you can play her in comp from day one. Now, you will get that skin probably in mid-season like they did for Sue Storm, or they might just wait to the end of the season to do both the skins. We won't know that till the very end. But for me, I think she's a lot of fun. I think she's very strong without being completely broken. I think some of the updates they've done to other characters make them much stronger choices. Like Hulk right now, Penny right now, Thor, maybe he's got less survivability, but a lot more movement. Cap in with, yeah, Bucky. Like, there's definitely different choices for an off tank that you can choose that are probably much better than playing Emma Frost. Although I'm going to enjoy my Lord grind on her. Now, finally, the last thing I'm going to say about her is that she does have pretty solid movement. She doesn't feel like she moves very slow, but she also doesn't feel like she has the ability to tank a lot of stuff if there's no cooldown. She doesn't have escape ability. She doesn't have that ability that's going to get her out of trouble. And if she's using her shield to block damage for her teammates, it leaves her pretty susceptible if Diamond Form is on that 15-second cooldown. All in all, I think she's a great character. It's good to see a strong female Vanguard come to the game. I think she's going to be very popular. Of course, her outfit's going to absolutely bananas because Emma Frost in the comics is arguably one of the most sensual characters who has ever existed in the Marvel Universe. And I don't doubt that we're going to see Marvel Rivals take full example of it. Her first skin already does. And I think some of the skins we're going to see are just going to blow people's socks off. I'm very excited for you to get your hands on Emma Frost coming this Friday. I've had an absolute blast of a time playing her. And as always, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and later, mates.